What's going on there, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after this recent event that we had within Black Ops 6, the Archie event, and also all the other events as well, I gotta be real with you guys. This video has to be put together. I know people are going to say, oh, all you gotta do is talk crap, JB, you are a hater, so on and so forth, without actually doing any research into the channel or finding out my real opinions. But seriously, when the negatives happen, I have to discuss them, and personally, I think that we had a major downgrade when it comes to the type of content that we are getting within Black Ops 6. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 morning Eastern Time. And also, last but not least, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I do stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch. And of course, guys, actually today is going to be the B-Day stream where we're going to be grinding out some X Defiant. So if you guys want to tune in, hang out, by all means, I have a link to that channel down in the description of this video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, they set a standard, in my personal opinion, that I think a lot of Call of Duty games need to pick up and carry on moving forward. You never got bored. There was never a week that went by in Modern Warfare 3 where you didn't get something special. You know what I'm saying? The developers, or I guess Activision, I guess it was all up to Activision. I don't know why they were so consumer-friendly with Modern Warfare 3, but regardless, it was just fantastic. But when it came to Modern Warfare 3, they respected the time of the individuals playing that game, especially for the people who paid for the game. We can't forget that Call of Duty is a full-priced game, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, $70, $100+. It depends on the version that you pick up for this title. And they still cram all of these ridiculous microtransactions in your face on top of the initial base price. Now, again, I don't mind microtransactions. It is what it is. But if that's the case, at least give the consumer something worth their time that is free, since obviously they coughed up a bunch of money to even get into the game in the first place. If it's a free-to-play title, I understand, trying to get as much money as you can out of it. But for a full-priced game, there should be things that we as a community can unlock. And as live service evolves, and this is, I'm not a fan of live service, but let's be real here, it's basically the future of what a lot of companies are going to be doing here. People really enjoy putting out games that they can build over time. The problem with Call of Duty is that, technically it doesn't really build over time. They drop a game every single year, so live service is a little weird in this way, shape, and form because, we're going to get another game next year anyways. So when I look at Call of Duty and live service, I think of the content that they're going to go ahead and offer to the people who are playing for that specific year. Now, moving past Modern Warfare 3, going to Black Ops 6, it's just no longer the case. I'm going to go ahead and flash up the Archie event again. I showed this in my previous video, but I want to hyper-focus the content this time around. And same thing with the previous event that we just had as well. None of them actually give you any worthy camos, anything worth your time to rock. From the previous event, I was using the little snowman charm. That's all I really cared for. Maybe out of this, I don't know. All of the content I got out of here is pointless to me personally, besides, another burst weapon mod, and the sniper rifle, of course, but the sniper rifle was already planned within the battle pass, So I don't really consider the sniper rifle a part of the event content because that was already guaranteed to be given to us. When I think of events, I think of, content that is planned throughout the rest of the cycle that has nothing to do with the battle pass content that we are already supposed to be obtaining. So, minus the sniper rifle, and the burst mod is okay, but let's be real here, all we see so far is burst mods from this development team. I don't know why they're not really branching out and doing anything else besides burst mods. It is what it is. Regardless, this is not premium content. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see what the first camo we unlocked was when it came to Modern Warfare 3? This is called Golden River, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about. This was right out the gate. The second they dropped their first event, where you can go ahead and grind. I think it was the final event, of course. You have to grind multiple different weeks. But, of course, throughout all of those different weeks, we were getting other cool skins. And also on top of that, weapon mods 24/7. So far in Black Ops 6, we've gotten 2 weapon mods, which are both burst fire mods, so not much creativity there. And they're not really frequent. Modern Warfare 3, every week. Every single week, we were getting a brand new mod or a brand new skin, and then, like I said, the Golden River camo was finally presented to us at the end of the overall grind. And ladies and gentlemen, I actually saw over on Twitter by DetonakedCom saying, what happened to the amazing event rewards from Modern Warfare 3? Animated camos, operator skins, and more. Modern Warfare 3 did events so well, especially with camos, that were awesome. Black Ops 6 rewards haven't hit the same yet. And again, I completely agree. And this user went ahead and posted a whole collage of these skins that we were able to obtain within Modern Warfare 3, as you guys can see right here, which is just phenomenal. All of them. This was all throughout the year, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't just like a little, oh, let's try to get them obsessed with the game in the beginning. Let's be generous with content right out the gate. And then, we are going to leave the game and, get them. No. Every step of the way. Every single week, we had something unique and interesting to play within Modern Warfare 3. I don't think anybody understands how much of a challenge that is, but again, with a studio that has thousands and thousands and thousands of devs, in my personal opinion, that to me is the new standard. I don't want to see them coming out with stuff that's barely even worth your time or effort. Modern Warfare 3 had people feeling like they needed to hop back in. Whether you think that's a good thing or not, that's what you want out of these games, because you want people to feel like there's always something to obtain, not something you need to spend extra cash on, or, you already spent $7,100 for the game. We're not talking about those incentives. No, we're talking about, incentives for people who already purchased to want to hop back in and say, wow, this is going to shake up the game. And 9 times out of 10, it did shake up the game. But like I literally just said, I don't think there's any more excuses. Do you guys agree or do you not agree? Go down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Am I going crazy here? But I think with the amount of devs here, along with Black Ops 6 launching here with a 4-year cycle, I'll be honest, I see no difference at all. Literally, Modern Warfare 3, in my opinion, launched better, and it had less time to put it out. Okay, they had less time than Treyarch, and it is at a better spot right now, performance-wise, over Black Ops 6. When we're going into the holiday season and the devs went on a break, perfect. The game was in a great state. I could grind it out. Black Ops 6, over half the community's taking a break right now until Treyarch returns and actually gets it back on track. So, in my opinion, the amount of devs and the amount of time, I don't know. I think that they can indeed 110% put a lot of that effort into making sure that the live service content drops are consistent. And, they are good for the users who are already putting in money into the game. Right? Obviously, they're going to want to incentivize you to get skins out of the store and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong. If you want to save the flashiest of the flashy skins for your bundles, obviously, as they always do, then so be it. But they gave us decent, good-looking skins for the event camos. They weren't horrible. They weren't bland skins. They were really solid skins. Maybe not enough to, keep you away from wanting to buy stuff in the store, even though I didn't, but others, still wanted to take that next step. But it was enough for people who all they wanted to do was just give the $70, play the game, come back, and have something to grind for. It was enough. And now we are lowering the standards when I don't think we should be doing that whatsoever. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have been watching me for a while now, you know that I always keep a level, headed opinion about these games. I go into Call of Duty, and I go in with the mindset that I'm going to critique it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, the outstanding. Whether it's, weapon balancing, perk balancing, if they're adding in good content for maps, if the maps are actually good, and, nice details, so on and so forth, all the way over to Activision, their greediness, bad updates, things that are going under. I tried to cover it all. So 110% when I tell you these events are not up to par, up to standard, I'm not being biased whatsoever. I know people are going to come out and say, oh, he's just hating to hate. Oh, you shouldn't listen to anything he says because he's just trying to talk crap about Call of Duty. That's not the case whatsoever. And honestly, for anybody who is saying this, they're either A, lying to you, or B, they never played Modern Warfare 3 2023 a day in their lives. 110%, if you experienced that experience, you know that that game had the superior events, 110% over Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6, I don't have any feeling to really reintroduce myself back into the game besides the prestige grind, And then, of course, there's others who want to grind out the camo grind. But the charm of Modern Warfare 3 is that we had a little addition with the event grinds. Now, of course, we didn't have the prestige grind in Modern Warfare 3, but I can only imagine if Modern Warfare 3 had the prestige system on top of the event system. We would be absolutely eating. Honestly, Black Ops 6 could have picked that up and carried it, right? We would be in an amazing spot right now if we were getting weekly drops for free content for people who picked up the game on top of being able to prestige. Sadly, I don't get that drive. I'll be real. I wasn't even, tempted to hop back into the experience to grind through to get the sniper rifle. I'm pretty dang lucky that they gave me all the free points and I was one of the people who got the, the bugged event where it just completed itself on its own. I'm pretty lucky for that. And again, now it's fixed to where everybody's going to complete everything by the end of the event to make it fair, which is really good. But I didn't have a drive to come in and do anything in this challenge because I just knew the content was going to be worth my time. Whereas in Modern Warfare 3, every week, even on the down times when I was getting tired of Modern Warfare 3 and I was really grinding it heavy and I was getting exhausted, I still wanted to hop back in. I still wanted to do my weeklies because again, I knew it was going to give me free good content that would either shake up the weapons or B, I get a really cool cosmetic, a skin that just looks extraordinarily dope. It was always something to come back and enjoy, not just, trying to level yourself up or do the camo grind. No, there were additional things that made it fun, that incentivized you to want to hop into the experience. And personally, I think Black Ops 6 is severely missing these aspects. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 morning Eastern time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch. Of course, if you guys want to tune on in, I got a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all next one. Peace out.